Everything happens for a reason. Life has a way of throwing challenges at us when we least expect it. There are moments when we feel like the universe is against us, when we face obstacles that seem insurmountable. But what if I told you that everything good or bad happens for a reason? We often look at adversity as a roadblock, a cruel twist of fate that we can't understand. But what if that very adversity is the stepping stone to something greater? What if that pain, that struggle, is not here to break us, but to build us? There was a time in my life when I felt like the world was falling apart. Things didn't go as planned, dreams were shattered, and the path ahead seemed uncertain. It was in those moments of darkness that I realized maybe I wasn't meant to walk down that particular path. Maybe life was pushing me towards something different, something better. We often try to control every aspect of our lives. We plan, we strive, and we aim for perfection. But sometimes life has its own plans. Sometimes the very thing we fear the most change turns out to be the catalyst for our greatest transformation. When life knocks us down, it is not a sign of weakness, it is an invitation to rise, to find strength we never knew we had. It is in those moments of difficulty that we are truly tested. But let me tell you this, the hardest battles are fought by the strongest warriors. Think about the people who have inspired you. Think about the stories of those who have overcome the odds. Were they born with extraordinary strength? No. They became strong through their struggles. They didn't give up, and they didn't let their circumstances define them. They trusted that every experience, no matter how painful, had a purpose in shaping their journey. Every setback, every failure, every tear we shed, these are not signs of defeat. They are part of the beautiful mosaic of our lives. They teach us lessons we would never have learned in times of ease. They prepare us for moments of greatness that are yet to come. So, when life throws you a curveball, when the road ahead seems unclear, remember this, it's not happening to you, it's happening for you. You may not see it right now, but there is a purpose in the pain. There is a lesson in the struggle. Everything happens for a reason. Trust that you are exactly where you are supposed to be. The pain, the challenges, the setbacks, they will one day make sense. And when they do, you will understand that they were not meant to break you, but to mold you into the person you were always meant to become. Life is unpredictable. No matter how much we try to plan, how hard we work, or how prepared we feel, the future is full of surprises, and not all of them are pleasant. We all experience moments when everything seems to fall apart, when things don't go the way we expect or desire. In these moments, we might find ourselves questioning why this is happening to us. Why now? Why me? These questions can overwhelm us, cloud our judgment, and leave us feeling lost. But as we face these unexpected twists, it's important to remember that challenges are not the end of the road, they are part of the journey. Life isn't always about smooth sailing. It's the struggles, the detours, and the obstacles we face along the way that have the power to shape us into the people we are meant to become. Without these moments, we might never discover what we're truly capable of. It is often in the toughest moments that we learn our greatest lessons. The unpredictability of life pushes us outside of our comfort zones, forces us to rethink our priorities, and helps us find strength we never knew we had. While the road may not always be straight, it is the bumps and turns that ultimately prepare us for the destination. And although it can be difficult to see in the moment, every experience, even the painful ones, is shaping us in ways that we might not immediately understand. So while life is unpredictable, it's this very unpredictability that leads us to growth, new perspectives, and a deeper understanding of who we are and what we are capable of. The hardest times in our lives are often the ones that leave the deepest mark. It's easy to think of growth as something that happens when everything is going well, when the sun is shining and the path ahead is clear. But in reality, the most significant growth we experience often comes from the most difficult moments, the times when life feels overwhelming, unfair, or unbearable. In these moments, when we feel like we're at our lowest, we might question everything ourselves, our choices, our future. We may feel broken, defeated, and lost. But it is during these times that we are actually given the greatest opportunity to discover what we're truly made of. Adversity has a way of pushing us beyond our limits, forcing us to dig deep and find strength we didn't know existed. We often believe that strength is something we are born with, but the truth is, strength is something we build piece by piece over time. It is forged through struggle, through pain, through perseverance. When life throws challenges our way, we have two choices. We can either give in and let it break us, or we can rise up, stand tall, and learn from the experience. It is in those moments of struggle that we realize our true capacity for resilience, determination, and courage. The lessons we learn during times of adversity often stay with us for a lifetime. They teach us patience, humility, and compassion. We learn that it's okay to fail, that it's okay to stumble, because those failures are not signs of weakness, they are steps towards success. Each struggle, each setback, each hardship is a stepping stone on the path toward becoming the person we are meant to be. When we look back on the hardest times in our lives, we often find that it was those very moments that shaped us the most. They made us stronger, wiser, and more compassionate. They taught us to appreciate the good times and gave us the courage to keep going even when things seemed impossible. It is through adversity that we are carved into the people we are today. And it is through these experiences that we unlock our full potential. Change is one of the few constants we can rely on in life, yet it's something we often resist with all our might. We are creatures of habit, and the familiar provides comfort, security, and a sense of control. So when change comes knocking, we often react with fear, uncertainty, and hesitation. We question why things have to change, why we have to adapt, and why we can't simply stay in the comfort zone we've carefully built. But what if we stop resisting change? What if we learn to embrace it instead? At first, change may seem unsettling. It can feel like stepping into the unknown, like losing our footing in a world we thought we understood. It may bring discomfort, confusion, and even pain. But as difficult as it may be in the moment, change has a way of leading us to something better. Life doesn't change for the sake of change, it redirects us when we need it most, helping us grow and evolve in ways we never anticipated. When we resist change, we are often holding on to something that no longer serves us. We are clinging to a version of ourselves or our life that is outgrown.